morning. My name is Salet Guadalupe Cauich, and I am a student at State Preparatory School number 4, Víctor, Jesús, Manzanilla, Jiménez. Today I am going to talk to you about the infography I made on the topic of home life and preference. Before we begin, I would like to tell you a little about myself, how I see myself, and how I sometimes feel. Since I am a bit nervous right now, but I will try to control myself. I consider myself a quiet, shy, and somewhat antisocial person, but also consider myself kind, hardworking, respectful, helpful, creative, empathetic, and responsible. Being responsible is important. It's not it. I think so, since it is one of the most fundamental values for personal and social growth, as it allows us to take charge of our lives. I also enjoy many things. One of the things I enjoy is helping others and spending time with my family, so I try to be with them whenever I can. On a more sentimental note, most of the time I feel happy and relaxed home. Although sometimes I feel tired after school when class, and I help my parents so we can keep our home clean and organized. However, since I am almost finished with school, I am excited and nervous about my future career because I do not think I will head in, but I always try to stay positive and fulfill my responsibilities. At home, I help with various chores. I take down my homework, fold my sheets, wash the dishes and clothing, sweep the floor, take out the trash, and help my mom with other things she does. These chores help keep the house clean and organized. Don't not delay. I think that to keep the house clean, tidy, and functional, we can do these things since the one does not like being in a clean place. Nobody like that. Is why I like helping at home, because we have feel more comfortable in a clean environment. So I always try to do my part. In my free time, I like to listen to music, make bracelet to sell, draw, and spend time with my family. I prefer to stay home and relax, and also go to bed early rather than go out in the sun or rain or have a bad night. I thought I know travel will be timid when I don't. I also prefer spending time with my love on honest rather than going to crowded place. If someone invites me to go out partying on a family game night, I prefer to stay with my family. Similarly, I do not like being in places with lots of people I do not hit along with or do not know. Like reason, I prefer to express my doubts rather than keep them to myself. If I ever need help or having a question about tax, I can politely ask my siblings, could you help me with this exercise, please? Or if I am at school, my teacher, could you explain this topic to me, please? Nobody likes having those about their work because they cannot work with and they would not understand how they did it the day. I prefer to express my doubts and I think others do too. Today, I am going to explain my infography about home life and preference. My infography is divided into different sections that know important parts of daily life at home. First, I talk about what home life is. It is the place where we spend time with our family, our responsibilities, and sharing our feelings. It is important because it helps us feel safe and comfortable, and it also shapes our personality. In the next section, I describe personality and feelings. I use adjectives such as cheerful, responsible, kind, and creative. I also explain how I feel at home. For example, I feel happy when I spend time with my family, but sometimes I feel tired after school. I also feel relaxed when I finish my responsibilities. Then I talk about other chores. I include activities like the laundry, is sweeping floor, washing the dishes, taking out the trash, making the bed. These chores are important because they help keep the house clean and organized, and everyone should his right. After that, I explain preference. I mention that I prefer staying at home and spending time with my family. And I can listen to music or driving in my free time. I wouldn't rather stay in a calm place than go somewhere crowded. I also included comunicación at home. For example, polite request, could you help me clean house please? And could you explain teach homework please? I also added that question like, home is important, is not it? And families should help each other, should not stay. Finally, my infographic shows that I hear things home life, net responsibilities, communication, and respect, because when we work together, home becomes a better place for everyone. Thank you for your attention.